Well, it's 6:20 in the a.m. Look at that sunrise in the morning. So good to be on a Friday. Listen, it's Feel Good Friday. I'm already feeling good because I'm in between two beautiful, talented, competent, efficient, effervescent ladies.
Hey.
On my right is Yendi, but on my left is the headlines queen. We call her the headliner. Her name is TK. Good morning.
I want everybody to know only Auntie calls me that. Auntie says we call her the head only Auntie, but I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I love it. Keep it up.
Funny.
Keep it up. I'll take it.
On our show, the headliner is the. Listen, people wait. I mean, you went to Roman Virgo. He was the head. It matters not who you saw on that stage.
He was the headliner.
And in other words, TK, you are
the
headliner. Usually the headliner get paid the most, you know, so we talk, no?
Yeah.
The headliner again. You know?
Whoa, leave me out of it. Not me getting strays.
She's bringing us good news this morning. How you doing now?
All right, I am excellent. I'm excellent.
You know,
I'm great. I'm happy to be here. I love when there's a band in the building.
Yes,
so you know.
Job squad.
Hey. So it's gonna be a great day. But before we get back to the band, you know, I don't know your little headlines.
Yes, let's do it.
Can we do it?
Yes.
All right, let's go. So we're going to get into the headlines. So first up, St. Thomas trending as Fanfare ignites over urban center. The fanfare over the recent development in St. Thomas has risen to an all-time peak, with the parish dominating online social chatters as the top trending topic on the island on social media. The predominantly rural parish, which has been experiencing a series of infrastructure improvements and development, became the toast of the excitement with the official ribbon cutting of the highly anticipated Morant Bay Urban Centre on Thursday. The newly developed centre, which is set to include state-of-the-art facilities and infrastructure, will house several of the country's popular establishments, such as world-rated ice cream eatery Devon House and Express Fitness, as well as perhaps the most hyped inclusions, a long-cried-for KFC location. The centre is part of several larger projects, including major highways and housing development plans, and in recent years aimed at fast-tracking the development of the parish, which is seemingly fast becoming an attractive draw for investment interests. So, St. Thomas, big up on yourself.
St. Thomas, big up. You know, I saw, I think it was on Instagram, Gramps Morgan talking about the whole experience being there and seeing the transformation, and he was so excited. I remember touring, like I used to tour every last Saturday, island-wide tour in the month for a particular company, Course Jamaica Limited, yes. And St. Thomas was that parish where, you know, it's like, you know, it was underdeveloped. You know, there was nothing imaginable like what we are seeing right now. So I can understand the excitement that he is experiencing and all of us who are seeing. So it's good news. That's a good way. Is that the feel good news?
It's not feel good.
It's not even the feel good.
I have so much more.
What's amazing is St. Thomas has long been dubbed the forgotten parish.
Yes,
and it's been so for a reason. People don't just, you know, attach a moniker to something because they feel for talk. It's often felt for the citizens as though their needs have not been heard and their cries have not been listened to. And what I saw a lot of yesterday, let me just note, in that headline just now, TK mentioned that this was the #1 trending topic. It's absolutely correct. On Twitter yesterday, now X, this was St. Thomas was actually the #1 trending topic in the country. And the general consensus was, wow. We never thought we would ever see this type of development happen in our parish. The major consensus was, this feels absolutely fantastic. I mean, we're talking about a centre that will boast restaurants, it will boast a gym, it will boast even a passport office. It has facilities for people, a tax office. It has facilities to allow the residents of this parish not to have to commute to Kingston. For every single need, one of their needs to be met. So this is a big deal. The Morant Bay Urban Centre is a massive deal for all Jamaicans, but every citizen of St. Thomas is absolutely elated, and this is awesome to see.
Yeah.
It's awesome, yes.
You know what development brings? Opportunities.
Correct.
Opportunities.
Growth.
Correct.
Opportunities for people. Employment.
Bolstering the
Yes.
economy.
Strengthening the economy. So, I
Yes.
mean, kudos to that.
Yes.
Hey, you know, me case by piece of land. Me case.
I know some friends who come into Kingston daily, and now they're going to be opening offices inside that space
See, there,
there.
a lot of places,
Yeah.
I'm sure, will start
Yes.
opening up
Of
places
course.
there. So we love to see it, and let's see more, right?
For sure.
All right, next up, $72.6 million investment to upgrade 4 health facilities. Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. the Honorable Christopher Tufton, led the official contract signing for the design of 4 health facilities under the Health System Strengthening Program, the HSSP, valued at 72.6 million Jamaican dollars. The facilities are Maypen West Health Center, Moko Health Centers, along with St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital and St. Anne's Bay Health Center. These upgrades mark a significant step in modernizing Jamaica's healthcare infrastructure. Each facility will benefit from modern, efficient, and climate-resilient design, ensuring better patient care and improved staff workflow. The HSSP, funded by the Government of Jamaica, Inter-American Development Bank, and European Union, is advancing efforts towards universal access and a resilient, patient-centered health system. How's that for another good headline?
You know, we will say it ad nauseum, we'll repeat it, we'll emphasize it, we'll amplify it every single time. It's one of the most important sectors, the health sector.
Oh,
So whenever we see these developments, of course, we are happy. Not only we are happy, the entire country is happy. And of course, the improvements there we want to see multiplied. And it gets infectious right across.
We see what you did there.
See what you did there.
You know, that's good news, absolutely. Don't you think so, Yendi?
Oh, 100%. I think all that anyone ever asks is to see tax dollars being used appropriately and to see tax dollars do what they're supposed to do. We also ask that partnerships, bilateral partnerships and international partnerships reap benefits for citizens as well.
Yes.
And we also just want to see good governance. All we ever ask is to see the country moving in a positive direction. And developments like these definitely give the sense that things are happening in a way that is right. It's happening in a way that people can see where monies are going, where improvements are coming. Yeah.
And it's one thing to have like enough health centers and enough hospitals and you know the proper equipment and all these things, but it's also great when it's like work. Quality of life, I think, is really important. And so when you have a new, modern, efficient, fresh, clean health center, it's
Also
not just that you're going to the doctor, but you're having a good experience.
And
in
specific for our
going.
climate. You mentioned you saw the note of
and the climate thing too.
Yes, because that's critically important for our environment.
Yes,
because what a facility may be in a particular place may not work here based on our weather conditions.
Exactly.
Right.
So you don't want to sit down in the clinic and you sweat out. So you know, when you have things that are conducive for people's comfort and their well-being
Exactly.
and their quality of
That's
life,
important
we're
too.
it's the right thing. It's the
Love
right
it.
thing.
And we must emphasize also that when these things happen for the health practitioners, the mental health, the walk into the space,
Yes.
Yeah.
the level of stress and that they have to go through on a regular basis, it's reduced, minimized, and perhaps eliminated.
And the experience of the person seeking care is elevated.
Hey,
We love to see it. We love to see it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Feel good Friday time.
Yes,
Ready?
yes.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know how it gets better than this.
Yeah.
But
I know.
It gets better. Wait, there's more. All right. So Africa is solving hearing loss using solar hearing aids. Interesting. Deftronics, a Botswana-based startup, is making waves in the fight against hearing loss, a rapidly growing health challenge across Africa. Founder of this great organization, Sarah Malena, is pioneering the solar-powered hearing aids tailored for off-grid communities, especially children in the rural communities who are often left behind. These innovative devices offer a lifeline to children, providing access to education and social connection. Sarah emphasizes the importance of early intervention, highlighting how these aids, hearing aids, empower children to speak, listen, and thrive in school. Now, Deaftronics is not just providing hearing aids, they are championing the rights of the deaf community, ensuring they can participate fully in society.
That is fantastic.
Round of applause.
Honestly.
Honestly.
It's not every day I have good news, you know, but
Yes,
today,
yes,
today
yes,
was a good one.
Today was full of
Today
good
was a
news.
good one. We're not gonna
It
lie.
was stockpiled
Yeah, man,
for
I
me.
would love Deaftronics to connect with us here in Jamaica.
Yes.
Because we don't have a lack of solar energy. And I would love for us to use our solar energy to do this chargeable hearing aids with
Who would have
solar.
thought of that?
That's brilliant.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That is very
And we
cool.
talked, you know, just recently about the fact that so many times people with any type of disability or
Yes.
different ability,
Yes.
it's often just tossed to the side and kind of, not intentionally, we honestly just sometimes don't think of them. And for a company like this to come on board and not just, you know, help them, but utilize the environment to do it, brilliant. Africa, whichever country, Botswana, big up yourself.
Big up
Big up yourself.
You know,
Yeah.
I say oftentimes we don't think of them, but we've been saying it, speaking it, we've been crying out, but they are now listening and they are hearing, and the change is happening.
We love it. We
love
love
it.
to see it, especially for children.
Three good news at TK.
Come and talk to me, no, man.
You see why I say she's a headliner?
Come and talk to me, no, man.
When she comes.
You'd think it's me right there. Thank you to the producers.
All right, that's all the time we have in headlines. But of course, you know, we have a whole heap of sunrise coming up after this break.
Dub Squad!
No more,
Stay with us.
some now get no band.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I don't get the band.
Gosh,
Oh,
TK.
I don't get the
Them
band.
never have
Them
to do
fight
that.
no team man is all right.
Them never have to do that.